This is Jake Davis. Did I start too soon? Doesn't matter. I'm Jake Davis, and this is an on-the-fly review for you. Today I'm talking about The Mummy, directed by Lee Cronin, starring Jack Reynor. This is the third Mummy remake in my lifetime. Holy shit. Now, where to go about this? Now, first off, this is Atomic Monster's third attempt at basically their Hammer-style relaunch of the classic Universal monsters. First, we had The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss, and then last year's Wolfman with Christopher Abbott, both directed by Lee Whannell. Those movies were pieces of shit. This movie. How do I feel about this movie? Ultimately, I'm going to give this film 3 stars. But that's 3 stars with a thumbs up. I will recommend this film. The plot here is a reporter, while on a job in Cairo, his oldest daughter is abducted. Years go by. When in the wreckage of a plane crash, they find a sarcophagus with his now 17-year-old daughter inside. And she's somehow still alive, sort of. Of course, she is a mummy, and it's a deep, ancient creature that feeds on the trauma of families. What I liked about the movie was I did appreciate I don't want to say photography is the first thing I liked about the movie, because that kind of insinuates there was nothing here. It's worth a damn. See, I'm kind of torn on this film, because there are elements of it I thought were more interesting, but the more interesting elements weren't really quite fleshed out properly. And this film is well over 2 hours long, which is an issue, a problem in and of itself. Jack Reynor delivers an okay lead performance. I don't think he was... I think a more mature actor or a more tenured actor would have been a better choice. Even though this was... I felt while watching his performances in this, that I had seen him play this character before, and that's not good. And there's also way too neat and tidy of an ending. I didn't care for the ending, and I didn't really care for what they did with the whole mummy lore. All 3 of these films have been trying to take the mythology of what they're dealing with and try to subvert it. And look, subversion in of itself. Can we subvert subversion? Is that possible? And maybe just give the audience what they fucking paid for a change. That would be just wonderful. Looking at you, He-Man, this is what we want. Come on, He-Man. Come on, He-Man. Anyhow, I've talked myself out of the 3 stars. I'm giving it 2.5. It's a movie that doesn't really work, but it has some just enough freakiness and melodrama to keep you invested while it's on, even though I felt a lot of the gore was... Me and Sarah laughed out loud at some of this shit. You're not supposed to be laughing during horrifically violent sequences in films when children's lives are in danger and shit like that. It's a bit of a mess. Even though it's kind of a fun mess. It's not your pretentious, fart-sniffing bullshit like Sinners. But it's fine for what it is. I don't know where these fuckers are gonna go from here. We've already had 2 Frankenstein films in the last year. The last Dracula movie came and went without anybody even noticing. They don't have the balls to do Gilman. So that leaves, Phantom of the Opera? I don't give a shit about another one of those. Anyhow, yeah, 2 stars. I'm Jake Davis. I hate this shirt. You didn't get the shirt for me, did you? Yeah, I hate this shirt. That makes sense. I don't like this shirt. God rest her soul. I don't know why I put it on. Annabelle picked it out. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis. This movie sucked, and I'll catch you on the fly. I completely 180'd on this movie while talking about it. Yep.